Welcome to the 2024 UFO Challenge. Now, I'm going to go ahead and do a UFO Challenge again this year because a lot of you asked that continue for this year. So that is going to continue. I will not be posting every single month, but I do plan to post every other month. I will have a Facebook page that has UFOs on it if you want to go there and post yours. You don't have to wait until your project's completely done to post a picture. You can post a picture of the steps that you have completed. That is just there for your benefit to share with us. Sometimes sharing with others helps keeps you motivated, and we can encourage you along as you're working on your project. So that's just a fun bonus, if you will, that you can participate in if you want, but you don't have to do that. But I would like for you to tell me in the comments below about the UFOs that you've finished since the last UFO update that I did in 2023. So be sure to put that in the comments below. I love to see and hear how you all are doing out there. I was actually able to finish a couple of big projects. Now the quilt behind me is Amy's quilt. She did a video and she did finish the top, but she didn't put the borders and the binding and the label on. Amy really is not into quilting, and I knew she was struggling, and I was so happy she finished just the main portion of the top that I offered to finish the borders for her, the binding and the label, and to have it quilted for her. So that was part of her Christmas gift that she wanted, so I finished those items for her. But you can see it turned out pretty nice. It sure makes a bright and cheery backdrop for today's video. She likes bright, vibrant colors, and it really turned out great. That wasn't really one of my original UFOs, but it did become one of mine, and that is done, and it is complete with a label on the back. Don't forget the labels on your quilts. The next quilt I want to show you was a project that I did. It was a project in a can, and those projects were put out by Moda years and years ago, and I was just working on things that were in my stash and trying to use up what's in my stash, and this was such a sweet project. I did get it finished complete with a label, and this one is just darling. This was, now I did not do any of the machine quilting on any of these quilts. These were quilted, Amy's was quilted by a friend of mine, and then the other quilts were quilted by a long arm quilter that I use frequently. Now this one was quilted by the same friend who quilted that one. Is my fall Pinwheels and Squares quilt. I have a video out on this if you're interested in making this quilt. I've done this in a Christmas colors and fall colors. And this binding is so cool. I did a stripe binding, and that turned out really great. This one also has a label. And here you go. This one turned out really nice also. I'm so glad to have those done. And then I'm getting ready to ship this quilt off today to my sister, or one of my sisters. And this was kind of a sister quilt. This quilt was the three of us picked out the fabrics for this quilt, and it was so much fun. We got to the quilt shop. We had like 45 minutes before it closed, and we all were together, and we rushed around that store and picked out the colors for this quilt based on what our other sister wanted. And this is complete with a label too, but this turned out really nice. This pattern is called Polka Box, and you can see how that turned out. Now I will put a picture up so you can see the whole thing, and on the picture you'll be able to enlarge it so you can see the quilting. But this one is getting shipped off after I finish this video. Now, one strategy I use to work on my UFOs and stay working on my UFOs is I create a list and I hang it on my cabinet so that I can see it. It's there, it's a constant reminder of the things that I really would like to get finished. Now, this is my stack for March. That will be when I do the next UFO update, and where I'm hoping you will do an update on your UFOs also. But on this, these are the things I want to work on. Now, this looks like a great big stack of stuff. It's a big stack, but these 4 quilts only need to have the bindings and labels put on. And then this is a ragtime quilt that's halfway done, and I really would like to finish it for my other sister. But this is a big, big, big ragtime quilt, so that will take a little while. So I am hoping to get all these done by my March UFO update. Be sure in the comments below to post the progress you've been making on your UFOs. Please don't fail to do that. It's fun to see how you all are doing out there. And be sure to like, subscribe, and comment. Until next time, have fun quilting.